Hello, children of the night, and welcome to Terror Nights with the Hanged Empress. Here we do shadow work following the moon.
Yo, VI, play the beat.
What's up, guys? Oh, we're setting the stage. Don't mind the work. It's springtime. Aries sun. Cancer moon. We're setting the stage. Getting things ready. Having everything, all possibilities, laid out, prepared. Just in case. Plans A, B, C, D, E, F, all the way down. All of the plans. For any possible occurrence. What is this? It's like amped up nervousness. Like we're setting up for something big. I don't know what you're doing back there. Hi. We're setting the stage. We're barely even in there. I feel like we barely know what we're doing. We've laid out all of these cups. Let me just pull a page of cups resting on the top of the deck. We've laid out all of these cups, we've accomplished all of these things, and it's almost overwhelming to think, what could we possibly need? What I'm staring at in the back of this little stack here is the Six of Swords. What can come with us is the question. Like, the house is on fire. You can only grab so much before you have to get out. What is of water of value to you that you can grab hold of? It's a foreshadowing of some very Cancerian season energies. It's all Noah's Arky and stuff. What lies beneath? The Queen of Swords. The emotional decisions, determination, slicing through, being cold while remaining sovereign. We know what is of value to us, we know what is important, and we're going to be cutting down. With love, light, and healing, of course. Knight of Wands. Sorry, just... What's coming with us? Who's coming with me? I just want to know one thing. Who's coming with me? We're gonna go off and we're gonna do this quest. We're gonna go get this gold, seek this treasure, learn this wisdom, accumulate this, and fulfill this, like, passion and desire to be fulfilled by our presence. Fill out that suit of armor. 2 cups. Stars aligned. Alchemy. Working together. And making an escape. Moving. Maybe there's an alternative. Because I also heard going separate ways. But it feels like coming together. Coming together apart. Coming together to come apart. The yin and yang balance. In order for some things to come together, other things have to come apart. And intermixing and mingling. All of those energies, the good and the bad, the ugly. But of the 9 cups that we started, we got down to 2.
Mom, I want to blow this.
One moment. Yeah, so like we're slicing and we're dicing, but at the same time, I think it's gonna be really good for us to like do some heart chakra, like chest openers. I don't know, I was just kind of like really stretching out before we got in. I'm like, oh yeah, there you go. Got some good pops. The rib cage opened up a little bit. Breathe a little easier. Like, yeah, okay. The simple things. The small ones that are a Cancer moon, in particular, can be kind of needy. So, you know, embrace that. We get by. Because actually, opening up, doing stretches before getting into a physical activity, such as slicing and dicing, it keeps you limber and ready to react. That way you're not getting stopped up on all of those blockages when you are trying to act righteously. There. And also being mindful of our breath work when we are working through and against resistance or restrictions. Side note, if you are getting over being sick and congested and you get back into corseting again, you got to do your breath work. Otherwise, when your body starts to reformulate, weirdness ensues. You gotta do your breath work. You gotta stretch. Limber up. If you take just this one card, then all you have is the 5 of Pentacles. But if we let all of this madness drop, like you think that it's like rough and tumble and hard and out right now, but if you take just this amount of difficulty to avoid all of this that's dropping, options. You're just going to be sitting in that same struggle. The 5 of Pentacles plus the 3 of Swords is repeating that repetitive 8-loop cycle of black mentality. Can I illustrate how these came out in the way that they did? If we choose to just accept the amount of suffering we have right now, because we can't take on any more suffering, we're afraid of that 3 of Swords, that's all we're going to do is create that 8 loop. We'll put that deck over there. But if we let more things than we think we can handle drop, come in, rain down on us with fire, let that 8 rain down its unholy hell that it could possibly throw at you. Like, okay, 8, show me what you got. Accept that challenge. And let all of this drop. Oh, what a story it will be. I already know how it begins and how it ends, so let's do the story. Let's take the drop. Let's accept unholy hell. being unleashed upon us. Give it your best shot, 8. Let's make it so big that it forces that trajectory of the 9. Let's go! Victory in the Ace of Swords. Challenge accepted. King of Wands. You thought I was primitive? Maybe so. However, my ways will serve the purpose of this passion. Because though this passion is raw and it has not been refined to a particular degree, that does not take away from its pure firepower and ability to contain and direct. Aries into the Chariot with Cancer on the back. With Cancer on our back, with our care on our backs. The things that we boil down, found to be the most important. We carry them with us wherever we go. More wands. 4 wands. The coming together, the foundation, the shared passion, gaining those 4 legs and stability and structures that you can actually embrace and uphold because it brings you closer to your light, united in-house, under the same sun. Put it a little closer. 'Cause it's pretty. Three of Wands. I feel like both reduction and patience, but I wanted to know what was underneath. I was like, what? I feel like 3 of Wands, and I started going down a trail, but then I was like, no, it feels a little reducey. It is reducey. Remember over here with Pentacles, the 5 and the 3, we were adding up to a repetitive cycle, but now we're taking an 8 minus a 3 and we're knocking it back down. It's a reduction. Ow, a division. Sup, Ace of Cups. Yeah, in the night. Okay, routines in the night. I really want to just like pull and fold, but I want to take these 2 together. There's a level of burden that needs to be unloaded before the light of day can shine on this Ace of Cups. This reduction into true form of emotion, emotional integration is the word that we're looking for here. Oh. Before the sun can shine on this cup. Genuinely did not look at that, see that. Before the sun can shine on this cup, we have to unload the burdens of these dark and stormy clouds that we carry along with us. That Ace of Cups is there and the water is flowing and it's clean, and we just need these gray skies and cloudy days to do their thing to get this to get this baggage to its destination so we can drop it off, unload it once and for all, and the clouds will part, the rain will stop falling, and the sun can shine on the cup of Ace. Fun times. And from the clean waters, sunshine, room to grow, and fresh air, abundance, and new establishment, making this Nine of Cups that felt kind of overwhelming in the beginning, that was just a bunch of emotional burdens, emotional baggage, so to speak, has been transformed into physical abundance and results because of the process that we allowed ourselves and the journey we allowed ourselves to take by making the choices to accept this raining hellfire of shitstorm. Because you gotta burn it all off to get here. Into that brand new world, into that brand new cycle, into that whole new space that actually fits like a glove. Had to say it like that, don't know why. Fits just right. It fits perfectly. It matches the vibe. This is what we were trying to get, make, do, have, be. And we get to step into it, and we get to live in it, and we get to act in it because we went through these processes, these journeys, we made these choices, we made these sacrifices. Follow the journey, kids. There's a whole bunch going on here, this Cancer quarter moon, and that's why it's taking, like, we're up like 4 days worth of time, not like fully, we have a couple of half days of like Cancer energy or whatever, but I know they say that the moon doesn't retrograde, but explain to me then why sometimes it really is only in a sign for 2.5 days and sometimes it's in a sign for 4. I don't know, I like it because it gives me a little extra day off because I follow the moon. That's my schedule. So it works for me to have these little retrogrades that don't exist or whatever. Spending a little extra time setting that stage, getting things right, making the preparations, and the beginning is going to look a little rocky. You're not really going to know exactly what it is that you're trying to get as your final product result, but through accumulation and practice and accepting challenges when we don't know if we can truly handle them, but we know we got to change something because we don't want to just succumb to sticking ourselves. I can't even pull it out. I can't even pull it up. I'm not even going to talk about it. We're not even going to talk about the bad 8. The tight, restricted, constricted 8. We're not going to talk about that. Because there's so much that can be made out of this if we are willing to open up to all of the possibilities, let it all rain down, deal with it the best that we can, and see what comes out the other side. Do your stretches, do your breathing exercises, do breath work. Be ready for those swift movements that you're going to need to make in order to make this happen. It's gonna look like chaos, but we are gonna stand strong and steadfast and brave. We know what we're fighting for. We know what we're doing. We know what we want. Now let's make it happen by continuing to show up as the hero of our own story, doing what it is we feel is our true calling. Thanks, kids. We'll see you next time.